So Liam, a draw to end pre-season. What were your thoughts on that game?
It's a tough game. I thought we'd done well. I thought we played well. Created more chances. Should have probably got one in the first half, I think. We had some good moments. And like I say, in terms of our preparation for next week, this was a real good test. The last couple of years I've played against Leek in 2 cup finals and narrowly beat them. I think both by penalties as well. They're a tough side. They're on the bounce of promotion as well into step 3, so and I'm sure they'll do well. Obviously it was good to play on a 3G as well. It's something we haven't done other than against Newtown. So now for me, look, it was a good performance. It was a solid one. It was important we backed up a clean sheet with another one, because I've told the lads, as much as we're learning new ideas and thinking about different things in different areas of the pitch, ultimately it's keeping clean sheets, and we've done that today, which is important. And Ollie's made one great save as well to make sure that happens. So no, lots of positives.
Yeah, no, we might not have scored today, but how pleasing was it to see us creating some chances?
Yeah, we created a lot early doors. Like I said, I thought it was a true reflection of probably what is going to be in our league this season, in terms of 2 step 3 teams kicking off next weekend. But now look, I thought we were easy on the eye at times. We controlled certain parts of the game. Again, we want to be better. So don't get me wrong. It's not we're nowhere near we want to be. We know that that's probably the most frustrating part of this pre-season, is that we're still behind, miles behind where we want to be as a squad, and probably as a football club at the minute. So but now lots of positives. I thought Ethan and Jonesy being out there, particularly away from home, to see what that looked like, and like I say, we created a number of chances. Either one could have scored, one maybe 2, so that was positive. So now look, I was really pleased with individual performances and a collective one.
And we saw quite a few travelling fans. How important is that the fans get behind us for the season?
Yeah, you know what, look, it's always going to be great when, especially late on in games, and sometimes points are won, and the fans are on this journey with us this season, and it's important, and they need to know that positivity is key. We're all striving for the same thing, and that's to get 3 points and to make sure Stourbridge are competing at the top end of the table, rather than what's been happening over the last number of years. We want to try and change that, and to do that they're going to be very much part of it. They're going to be instrumental in our journey this season, and that's what I said in the Meet the Manager, that this season they are going to be key to what we achieve, and we ain't going to be able to do it without them.
And we've finished our pre-season fixtures completely now, so how do you reflect on that as a whole?
I just said to them, and it's been it's probably been the first pre-season in probably about 9 years for me that has been a new squad and stuff like that, and finding out about a new club, and coming into a new environment, which obviously the stipulations about being at home and stuff like that. So it's been different, but we've adjusted to it. We've accepted it. We're looking forward, for the next few weeks where we can settle down and get into our rhythm. But no, on the whole, it's been a good pre-season. I think the lads have got enough minutes in them. We're just looking forward now to Tuesday, Thursday, to go and work on some things. We've had St Ives watch today, so we'll be able to pick the bones out of that in the week, and we'll work really hard on making sure we get off to a good start. But on the flip side of it, I know St Ives will be thinking the same. They had a good start last season, so there's not a great deal of pressure on us early doors, because and I've said this to the players, we're not going to use it as an excuse, but I know that it has been a lot of change, so we may take a bit of time to find our feet, but in doing so we need the fans as much as we can to try and make sure in tight games that they get us a point by the atmosphere. They especially at home, they sort of suck the ball into the goal, which might get us that 3 points to give us that added bit of confidence. So I'm looking forward for a football club to be on this journey, and like I say, to try and achieve the impossible.
Thank you for your time.